Many people may not appreciate this episode, but I really do. Is it one of my favorite? No. But I appreciate for how it was executed, how it shows how people can easily let their guard down. Even when your guard is up, sometimes there's always a crack within the wall that any creature can get into. It can happen when you least expect it. You can be on top of the world with strategy after strategy. You're preparing to take over another block of land in order to help Raptilia out of this mess. Everything seems to be going well. There's some slips here and there, but nothing so bad. You meet another random female that's come attracted to you, but that's every day for Nafumi. Especially when they're non-human, it just happens a lot. Like all the non-human creatures just love Nafumi. I think the only one that at least has a little crush on Nafumi that's a human is Princess Melting, and that's it. Everybody else is non-human. Now, for the shit, he really does attract the Beastkin a lot, and hey, that's good for him. But anyways, the serious note, this episode definitely was a slow burn. We got introduced to a new character. The same mishaps were going around. He's doing some errands. He's having a chat. Dealing with other people's BS. It's the same Nafumi stuff. So everything seems to be in the clear. He's preparing for his next move. We know that. And that is it. And because of that, we all think, okay, something's happening, but what's going to happen? And we see it slowly happening with this new character, Zodia. That's what she calls herself. And she shows up. She's in this nice, high quality area where they have some sake and eat. And then he meets her again in the bath area. She seems to always lose her way, but she has some good connections. You know, seems like just this spoiled rich girl that just enjoying her night out of town, and that is it. Until the end scene after the bath scene, she has someone watching her and reporting into her. And then we have a conversation with Sadina. And Sadina is talking about how she was the Slaughter Miku, and her kind were chosen to be the Water Dragon priestess because of how strong they are. Because, orcas are extremely strong creatures of the sea, stronger than even sharks. They call them killer whales for a reason. So, listening to Sadina's speech and seeing this new character who looks very similar in a way to Sadina, and even has one of her it was like an autograph seal she had, and guess what was on the picture? It was an orca. So clearly there's a connection. She must be related to Sadina in some sort of way. And then right when they're about to prepare for their next move, out of nowhere, all of Nafumi's messengers are coming in saying there's being attacks, there's being moves that's already being made without him noticing. So once again, Nafumi's sweet side has been taken advantage of. Naofumi has a thing of helping people. He may seem harsh and mean at first, it's because what happened to him in the very beginning of this series. How he was betrayed by mine and then all the other crazy stuff that happened. It hardened him. It made him distrust people. But thanks to Raptilia, Philo, and Malti, and the village, he starts to open up. He's getting back to his old self, where he says, I may be still stern, but I know when to show some mercy, to be a good guy. And someone took advantage of that. This new girl who shows up, who seems like a random lost NPC with lots of money, you help out. And she treats you for food and even talks to you and seems to flirt with you. And that's it. That's all you thought she was. And then you have a conversation with Sadina, and now here you are, realizing, yo man, you just got played. You definitely just got played in this, and that's what it shows. Now Fumi let his guard down without realizing it because it's a habit that he have grown. He's used to having cute girls showing up, him helping them out, getting them out of their BS, and then they treat him. They'll probably flirt with him and stuff like that. Even though these girls ask him out, he's probably aware of it. Probably he does have the anime MC syndrome, where no matter how many girls fall in love with him, flirt with him, confess to him, it'll never get to him because he is an MC in an anime. He's written to be dense or to be putting up walls for any girl to fall in love with him. Unfortunately, poor Raptilia. The only thing Raptilia really did in this episode is besides her being uneasy about doing all this, being this icon for a revolution, and her talking to Flo about Atla, in a way spoiling Atla too much. Atla's getting stronger, she's talented and gifted, but it seems like Flo is slowly not saying no to her anymore that much. So because of that, Raptilia was being stern. Raptilia became a big sister again. Raptilia's always been a big sister in the village. She seems to be the tallest, the oldest among the other children, so they all come look to her. But this is the first time where Flo has relied on someone else, and because he sees her now as a big sister now, so that became a very reliable thing, especially when it came to Allah and everything. They had their bonding moment. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't care much for the blacksmith just yet. He seems to be just this one-off character, not even 2D dimensional character, just a one-off character where he just wants to drink and flirt with girls, and he's supposed to be the best blacksmith in the world and stuff. But so far, he's just doing the same tricks over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind perverted masters. I've seen perverted masters throughout my entire life in anime. There are usually some cool characters. Roshi is one of the best ones. Jiraiya, for crying out loud. But this dude is just, we can't say anything until we see him put his skills into use. Until then, he's just this character that I don't really care for right now. He's just there doing the same old thing over and over again. And to be honest, it's kind of annoying. Like, do something interesting, and so I can be impressed with you. I usually like the perverted master character type because they're interesting. They always have this foolish behavior and out of nowhere to become very cool when it's time to get serious. But all I see now is just a very annoying drunk of an old man, and that is it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I wonder how this meeting is going to go now that Nafumi just got at the end of this episode. With that being said, I think I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.